Welcome to Be the Light 365. I'm Pastor Jay. We're in Mark chapter 2, verses 13 through 17 for our Bible study today. Now, Jesus, he's walking by the sea and with his multitude, and he's teaching them, and he goes past a tax collector's booth, and there sits Levi, the son of Alphaeus. Now, that's Matthew. Levi and Matthew are the same person. You know, that's it. One of them's their surname, one of them's like, you know how it is. And he's sitting there, and he's giving receipts for the customs, and Jesus says to him, "Follow me." And he arose that instant and went and followed him. You know, the first thing I want to put out about this, before I go any further, is Jesus, you know, the tax collectors back then weren't good people. They're like the IRS are today. We don't much care for them. You know, and they really didn't care for them. Back then, they were the worst of the worst. You might as well they could have been a murderer. That's what you would almost put them as. You know, they were just hated. Tax collectors were. But Jesus chose him. Jesus picked him out, and you know, it's not somebody that we normally pick for somebody to be a follower of Christ. And that's one thing we got to realize too, and we got to come back to that realization is, you know, a lot of the disciples, most people wouldn't even let in churches now. He goes on, he says, and it came to pass that Jesus was sitting in the house with eating with Levi, Matthew, that the Pharisees came. Now the Pharisees, they come and they started saying, well, look, why is your rabbi sitting there eating with sinners and publicans? Jesus, knowing this, he tells them, he said, look, he said, those that are well don't need a physician. They don't need a doctor. He said, I came for the sick. I came for those that needed help from their sins, but sinners to repentance is what he says. But sinners to repentance. He said, I came for the sick. I didn't come for the righteous. He said, they're already well. They're already whole. Why come and that's like somebody you're in perfect condition going to the doctor and say, well, doctor, fix me. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. He said, I'm there for the people that do have something wrong with them, that need a physician. And that's how it should be. We should be not judging people. We shouldn't think about how people dress. We don't teach people how to act. What we need to be doing there is for the sick. We need to be there as a hospital. Just like I said before, our church needs to be a hospital.